Hi friends, it's Michelle with Garden Jargon, and I am here in my grow room, clearly, and I got my last 2 packets of seed orders for the 2023 season. It's the beginning of March, and I am a little bit behind in my seed starting adventure down here in my basement, but it's okay, because guess what? Things are going to grow. When I put them in some good fertile soil and some good seed starting mix, we're going to have a lot of seeds and a lot of plants. So it's okay to give myself some grace and understand that I'm a busy girl. I just hosted a seed exchange. Excuse me, it's dusty down here and I keep coughing, so my apologies. I just hosted a seed exchange this past weekend. I've never done that before. I got a donation from Home Depot last season, my favorite Home Depot store in West Aurora. The management team over there has been extremely supportive of what I'm doing with the nonprofit. For those of you that have been with me for a while, you kind of know my story. For some of the people that don't know who I am, I grow five very large gardens, and the total square footage is right around 22,000 square feet of growing space. And I need to fund that. I need money to help me do that. And so I started a 501c3 several years ago, because I heard the voice of the Lord tell me to grow food and feed people. So I explored that opportunity, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I did that. I started growing food and feeding my neighborhood. Then it ran me into a community garden that was full, and I couldn't get in, which I saw then there was a need. So I went to my church, and I decided to ask my pastor if I could have some land on our 15 acres at my church. And he said, well, of course, my child, grow food, feed people. So that's what I did. So I have been going strong ever since then, and it is only by the grace of God that that is happening and that things are going so well. I do have a part-time job that pays my bills. My full-time, overtime, extra time job is from the time I hit the floor in the morning, my feet hit the floor in the morning, to the time I pass out after 9 o'clock. That job, growing food, managing gardens, and educating people how to grow food, that is the job that pays my heart. And I'm so appreciative of all of my volunteers, because there's no way on this planet I could do it without you guys. So I just had this seed exchange with all these seeds that Home Depot gave me, and I didn't even require people to bring seeds. And we had some lovely people that I met at this seed exchange that brought boxes of seeds. And for some reason, I came back to my house with more seeds than I actually started with. So I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse. I really don't know. But I'm the idiot that goes and buys more seeds from catalogs. But I really do have a strong mission this year to save seeds so that I don't buy seeds next year. And that is what my goal is. If you don't set a goal, you're not going to attain it. So I have all the proper things that I need to save my tomatoes, to make sure that they're true to an heirloom variety when I save them. And after I save all those seeds, I hope I don't have to call Seeds and Such and order more. Seeds and Such I've ordered from for 3 years in a row now. I do love their variety of seeds. The one downfall that I have with Seeds and the two things that I dislike about the Seeds and Such seeds is that there's not a picture. I want a picture on there. They don't have a picture. So then I have to kind of go back through the catalog and look at the picture and know what I'm doing. So that is the thing. And also seed amounts in these seed packets. There's not a lot of seeds in each one of these packets. But it's okay, whatever. They're a good price. I think they come out to like $3 a pack. and they're heirloom, and they're really good. So I'm going to go through these varieties with you really quick. I didn't separate them into their categories, so it's going to be kind of random. But these seeds, and the reason I want to share with you about these seeds that I'm growing is if there's something in here that I'm growing that you are curious about, I encourage you to message me via Instagram, Facebook, or right here on YouTube. And then I also do order from Johnny's. And Johnny's, I also order supplies. There's a lot of really good pricing on their supplies that they have on their website. So I definitely buy from them. Again, these seed packets have a little bit more seeds in the packet, but there's no picture. So let's go through Johnny's first. What did I get from here? Oh, the Blue Hubbard squash. I got actually 2 packages of those. And Johnny's was the only place that I could see that had it. I have heard and I have read that Blue Hubbard squash, when you grow those in your garden, it tends to be a trap crop for the squash bug so that you can grow your squash and your zucchini and you won't have issues. I also have a vine borer trap that I received from a company up in Michigan called Great Lakes IPM. I'm not sponsored by them. I don't have any affiliation with them other than I used their vine borer traps last year and they worked really well. But it's called Great Lakes IPM. .com. I called them up and asked them about their vine borer traps. They sent me 4 of them with some extra pheromones, and the vine borers just flocked to this thing, and they were way less pressure on my plants than the years previously. I can't say that it completely cured the vine borer, but it definitely did help out. I love the Jedi jalapeno because it's a really big jalapeno, and I love stuffing jalapenos and putting them in the air fryer. This is an aster. It's called a Bonita Pink Shell. I got another aster called King Size. It's King Size Apricot Aster. I've never grown aster, so I'm really excited to see how those grow. This is an Altiplano. I can't even remember what this pepper is. I got 2 of them, so must have been good. Altiplano, and then 1 more Jedi pepper. For seeds and such, I got a lot of tomatoes. This is a red sausage tomato. I believe this tomato is elongated and thick and not a lot of seeds at all. So it's almost like a paste tomato, but it's differently shaped than a Roma or a San Marzano. The German Johnson Pink. I got a Serranos. Tom, the Tumbling Tom Red. Got that one. This is a tomato patio choice yellow. So this is a dwarf variety. So this tomato is going to be a little short squatty plant. Tomato Jersey Devil. I got 2 of those. And there's 30 seeds in each one of these packets, which is great. Jersey Devil is also a type of paste tomato. The community in which I have one of my food pantries at that I donate our produce to, a lot of the heirlooms and the big beautiful yellows and oranges and the stripy orange and yellow tomatoes, a lot of the demographic in that area are frightened by those tomatoes. A lot of people that go to those food pantries that get the produce from there, they cook with their tomatoes. And they're scared of an orange tomato. They're scared of an orange tomato because they think it needs to be red before they eat it. So I'm going to grow a lot of paste tomatoes and Romas and Amish paste, Jersey Devil, super sauce. I'm going to grow those tomatoes because people really do enjoy those tomatoes. And then I'll grow a lot of the heirlooms here at my house. The tomato, the Midnight Snack. I actually think I saved the seeds for this and I just can't find them. This is called a Jelly Bean Yellow tomato. This pepper is the Fool Jew pepper, which is a jalapeno with no heat. So it's kind of like a jalapeno. The White Icicle Radish. I did not have any of those, but again, the flower of the White Icicle Radish. So if you put that in the ground and you grow it and you let it go to flower, you don't pull the icicle radish out of the ground. those flowers, the scent of those flowers keep squash bugs away from your squash. So you want to always plant white radishes around your squash plants. Another Fooled You pepper. This is a Felicity pepper. This is a Celebrity Plus tomato. This is an average like 8-ounce round tomato, and they grow in clusters on a plant. This is a really good average size round tomato, which I will also give to the food pantry in addition to all those paste tomatoes. This is a Lemon Boy. I heard this one's super sweet, and for those of you that know me, I don't like the flavor of tomatoes raw at all. So I like to eat the fruity ones because then I might start to like them a little more. Trust me, I love growing them. Sun Sugar cherry tomato. Those are tasty. A micro tomato. And then this is a patio tomato. The chocolate pear, and a pepper that's called Fire and Ice. So these are all the, this is no more orders was coming. I don't know, man. I went a little crazy on buying seeds this year. And then I had umpteen thousand seed packets that I gave away this past weekend. The seed exchange was a really, really great experience. I'm so grateful that I did it. I met a ton of people, and I want to just help them and educate them and share knowledge with them. I have favorite YouTube channels that I love, that I've watched in the past, and I'm going to make sure that I share those channels with these people, because if those channels helped me grow food and educate me, they certainly can help educate other people as well. And then, yeah, I'm getting ready to seed start here. We are in grow zone 5B, so I'm in the Chicagoland area. Our last frost date is anywhere from the end of April, like April 30th, or yeah, like the last day of April, all the way up to May 15th. So right around the 1st of May is when I look at the 10-day forecast to see what we're going to do and if I need to cover anything, because I'll put stuff in the ground. I'm not scared. I do have poly greenhouses, so after I start everything inside and they grow inside for 6 weeks, I will transplant them, or not transplant them, but transfer them out into the greenhouses so that they can get hardened off and kind of learn the environment of outside. So this week is going to be a really big starting seed week. So I'm going to take you along for the ride, and I hope that you can bear with me and have fun doing it with me. So thanks again for watching. If you have any questions about these varieties, send me a message. I'd love to share with you once these start growing the things that I love about these peppers. And I also shoot videos through the summertime when I am harvesting these things to let you know what they taste like, or how they're growing, or if they're abundant or if they're not. And I will be using a lot of worm castings in my garden this season. I cannot wait to see what my gardens do with all the worm castings that I've harvested over the last year. So I want to thank you so much for sharing the seed love with me and watching this video about all my seed packets. And I had another video that I just did on opening, unboxing of some other seeds, so I will link that in the bio below. Have a look down there. It's got a lot of good resources in my description of this video. So take a look at that. I'm exhausted. I gotta go home. I go home. I'm here. This is insane. I'm so tired. I just need to go to bed. It ain't even time to garden yet. Thank you for hanging out with me today. God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.